Hello, hello. Consider this stream as a little test. I messed around with some settings on OBS because the settings that I have for live streaming are not the same thing as the settings that I have for recording stuff offline. If you're streaming, you can't record on like separate audio tracks, and that's something that I need if I'm recording footage for some other game, for some other video or something. And so I gotta like totally change all the settings. And so when I tried to stream now, it said, oopsie, you can't do that, make sure your settings are right. And so I just had to like undo all the work that I did before. I think I'm gonna have to like actually take screenshots of like my OBS so that I know what all the right settings are for offline recordings, where I am able to record on like separate tracks and stuff like that, and have the quality be a little higher. When it comes to streaming, I do admit that 60 FPS is optional, and then the resolution I keep at 720. Most of the stuff that I do is on 720 because I just, because of YouTube compression and stuff, it doesn't really matter all that much how like super duper high-end your videos are. I know that there are some channels, I know that MKBHD puts out his videos in like 4K or whatever. I think it's so like overkill. Most people are watching their stuff at like 480p on like their crappy little phones on even crappier Wi-Fi, So, I feel like people, like, 1080p all the time or 4K all the time, for that to be like a common thing, I think, we're gonna be a ways off. And by the time people like adopt themselves to that, there's already gonna be like 8K or 16K. There's gonna be some higher thing that people are gonna wanna, be a part of. That the more enthusiast people wanna be a part of, right? But anyway, I'm already getting a bunch of like encoding overload notifications on OBS, so I can already tell that my settings are all wrong. And the stream is probably gonna break, So there's very likely, if you guys are watching like the VOD or the archive on YouTube after the fact, after I'm done streaming, and if you see that the stream just randomly ends and there's like a part 2 to this, then yeah, that's why. Right now when I clicked on the streaming button, it was like, oopsie, can't do it. I'm like, why? So I just went to the settings and just changed a bunch of stuff without really thinking too hard about it. So if the stream ends up breaking, number one, sorry, and number two, you know why. But yeah. Anyway, Yosef Dawson is already in the chat saying, Ayo! With a little blushy face. Hello to anybody that's here. I am not expecting, as per usual, even if I do, like, schedule the stream ahead of time and you guys know, like, a week in advance that I'm gonna, do the stream, most of you are not gonna show up because it's a Legend of Heroes stream. It's a big, long JRPG that I've been playing for, like, 70 hours now. It's already difficult enough to get people to watch a Let's Play beyond episode 2, That's why nobody ever titles their videos anymore as part 2 or number 2 or episode 2. It's all just a title without a number, right? If you watch Oni Plays, their videos are like just Elden Ring, all caps, not even titling like the name of their channel. It's just Elden Ring, and then any episode after that is like getting wacky in Elden Ring, doing the thing in Elden Ring, funny stuff happen in Elden Ring, it doesn't say episode 2 of Elden Ring, episode 3, like not even the thumbnail has a number, because that's a way to fool YouTube, is to make it think that it's a brand new video, it's an original piece of content, it's not a continuation, it's not a part 2, it's not an episode 2, because people just don't watch beyond episode 1 at all. And so when you frame every video like it's always episode 1 of something, in the title and the thumbnail and everything, then I guess that just magically encourages more people to watch, even though it's very clearly like part 2 or part 3 of something, right? But yeah, when you make a living off of YouTube and that's your job, and you constantly have to keep chasing trends and chasing what the algorithm likes, that's something that you can like, stress yourself out about. I personally decided to, hey, how about I just get a normal job and then just do this on the side? And then like that, I don't have to stress out about that kind of stuff and I can just do whatever I want, right? And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing a long-ass, dialogue-heavy, super niche JRPG that nobody on this western neck of the woods gives a shit about. And so, but that hasn't really stopped me from playing it over and over again. So, yeah. And I am nowhere near close to finishing my adventures here in Crossbell with Trails from Zero, because in the off chance that I do get, like, a review copy from NIS, if I do get a review copy for Trails from Zero, the official thing, number one, you guys would not know about it. And then number two, yeah, I would have to, like, you know, spend, like, a bunch of time playing through that, too. And that I can only imagine is going to be much faster, because I'm not streaming, I'm not talking or anything. I'll obviously have OBS turned on, and I'll, like, you know, hit the record button, but I'm not going to be, like, commentating or anything. It would just be to record footage. And I'll probably, like, just blast through that game really fast, you know? Especially considering weekends. Did you celebrate Easter? What did you do? I didn't do anything. Shit, even when I was a little kid, I didn't celebrate Easter. My parents would, like, pretend to have, like, they, you know, it's always, like, the mom of the family that always wants to have those delusions of, like, oh, we're a nice, big, happy family, and we do the celebrations like how you see on the TV shows and on the movies. And so they, like, fucking painted a bunch of eggs, and they forced me to go outside and grab them. I didn't want to do any of that shit. I just wanted to play Kirby 64 on my Nintendo 64 on that day. But they made me, and they, like, recorded it, you know, to kind of bring out that fake image of the happy family. Which isn't to say that my family wasn't happy. I mean, we were for a time. But, you know, it was just that fakery, that fake, you know, bullshit to look good in front of other people. To be like, oh, look, we did the Easter thing, and it was so much fun. And now with Facebook is even worse, right? Because, you know, you have those pictures, and then, the mom or the aunt or whoever, usually the lady in the group, in the family, they upload it, and you gotta have the posing, and like, oh, we're throwing eggs at each other, we're such, you know, we're such a happy, perfect family, like in those commercials for, like, shampoo or some shit. And so, yeah. I have a family member that's like that, like, you know, she wants her life to be like a fairy tale. And so everything has to be perfect, and it has to be so perfectly generic and disgustingly, like, fake happy that, you know, it just makes it difficult to, like, you know, celebrate those holidays without stuff getting cringy. But yeah, even back then when I was a little kid, I gave no shits about going out and grabbing eggs and stuff. For me, I liked it when you got days off from school, obviously. Because when you get a day off from school, that means I can just lay down in my bed all day and play Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire on my Game Boy Advance. You know? Or Pokemon Emerald. I played all three versions of Generation 3 because I lost my copies of Ruby and Sapphire. I got Ruby first, and I was super in love with it. And then I think in, like, a plane, I was on a flight with my parents. And I'm pretty sure I accidentally left my copy of Pokemon Ruby on the plane. And I was really bummed out about it. But then I got a copy of Sapphire, and then I lost that one too. I don't know where it went, but I lost it. And so then, Emerald came out, and I got my parents to buy it for me, and I treated it like it was the Declaration of Independence. I would put it in, like, in a box with, like, laser detection and stuff. I would always know where it is. And I still have it. I have a little shoebox underneath one of my furniture thingies. And I have, like, a little coffee table, and underneath the coffee table, I have a shoebox that has, like, old PlayStation 3 CDs that don't have a box. You know, they come in, like, that shitty, like, GameStop, like, envelope. Old PlayStation Vita games, Game Boy Advance games. I have the original Pokemon Red Game Boy copy on there. I have my Vita in there. I have my original 3DS on there, like the yellow one with the Legend of Zelda design on it. Yeah. I have a bunch of, like, old devices that I don't really use anymore. I think I have, like, an old, like, iPhone 4 in there. But yeah, in there, I have my copy of Mother 3, and I have my copy of Pokemon Emerald. It doesn't even have the logo, like the label. Like, it peeled off, so it's just like a blank green transparent cartridge. But I have it. And it's Pokemon Emerald, and it still works. When I turn it on, it tells me the battery has run out on this device, you know? That's how old it is. Or like the battery has run out on the cartridge, I think. And it says like, you might lose your progress, but like whatever. I have like 20 different versions of Pokemon Emerald on my computer now that are like ROM hacked versions. And I play those so much more than the original. And if I just want to play the original again, I would probably end up going for the 3DS version. Like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Some people kind of don't like that game. I actually really like it. The only thing that I didn't really like is that extra like epilogue episode at the end. Like episode Epsilon or whatever. That was just brain dead stupid. I don't like all of the story stuff is just stupid. But like the actual like adventure of just going around and exploring and doing Pokemon battles and the music and the kind of Pokemon you catch, chasing after the legendaries and all that stuff, all that's great. It's just the story that's horrible. I got 2 new sets of headphones and 2 Blu-rays. You're talking about Easter like it's fucking Christmas, dude. Is that how it works for you? For me, it's just a day. And if it lands on a weekday, then I guess I just don't... I don't have to go to school that day. You know, on like Easter Friday, Easter Thursday, Easter Tuesday. I don't know anything about Easter. Pretty decent Turtle Beach headset. I got these headphones. These are new. These are called, what is this? One Audio. One ODIO. And so these are technically like DJ headphones. These are supposed to be for like DJ monitoring and stuff like that. It even has a little hole in here for like the XLR connection and stuff. And they're really good. They're really heavy duty. They're durable, which is what the Beats were not when I like snapped them off when I headbutted them with my head. And yeah, they were good. I had a problem where like I would plug them into my computer and you wouldn't hear the full range of sound. And that's because on my computer I have an extension cord for my headphone jacks. And the extension was having like a false contact. Like it didn't have full contact with this cable. And so I wasn't hearing everything, you know? I think I complained in a previous stream that I could only hear like mono, like on these headphones. But like on my phone, when I plugged these headphones to my phone, I could hear like the full range of sound, right? If I heard some ASMR stuff, I could hear stuff on the left side and right side. But when I plugged them into my computer, it wouldn't work, you know? And it was technically supposed to, but then I took the headphone jack that was plugged into the extension cord and I almost like tried to like bend it, and like in a certain position, like you could get the full range of sound. But like the problem is that the moment I would let go, it would just sound shitty. And so I just had to unplug the extension cord completely and then just take the bare bones cable and just plug it in directly into the computer. Not the extension cord to the computer, just put it on the computer. And it sounds great, you know, problem solved. It was just false contact with, you know, the headphone jack and stuff, so... yeah, I could get a different headphone jack. You know, this one, it's removable. You can pull it in and out. I have another headphone jack, but that's for like the audio on my VR headset. I have a lot of stupid freaking cables. And so, yeah. But I fixed it. It works now. L, R. Not an L for me. Yes, it does, but nothing like Christmas. Only a handful of small, non-expensive stuff. Yeah, like Turtle Beach headset. Yeah, that's not expensive. Alright, well, you're lucky. You get to celebrate Easter like it's Christmas and assume that other people do something for it as opposed to what the reality is, and that's that most people don't give a shit. Unless you're a kid and you get days off from school. Anyway, we've been stalling. We've been Joseph stalling for 16 minutes now. I think it's time for us to actually play a video game. I think, based on, like, certain comments and compliments that I've gotten from people, it seems like people, care more about, seeing me just talk about stuff, as opposed to me actually, like, caring about this game and its story. Which is a shame, because I really, really like it. It's very well written. I think the people in this game are far more charming than I will ever be. But anyway... last time where we left off on The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, developed by Falcom Incorporated 2010 to 2013. English translated and patched by the Geofront. Brought to you by Monster Energy and me burping. So yeah, last time when we left off, we started inspecting the Ravash building. We don't have a search warrant, according to Dudley. And also, yeah, by the way, Dudley is now a party member. He's with us, and I could technically bring him over to my team, but I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. But I think for the sake of just knowing how he plays like, I think it'll be a good idea to keep him around. Randy's pretty powerful, and I know, I refuse to leave one of the ladies behind. There we go, there he is. Level 34, he's 2 levels ahead of us. The stats are pretty toe-to-toe with us. Obviously, he has more health, more EP. I'm wondering, did we ever get to have Estelle and Joshua as party members? I don't think we did, right? I think they were like assists, and like they weren't even like available in tactics and stuff, or did we? I don't know. Maybe I did have a chance to use them as party members and I just didn't realize it. No idea. But we have him here, and we can use him for whatever evil purposes we want, which means this dude has an S break, right? This dude has like orbments of his own. Yeah, he has arts, Tier, Tiara, Thellus, Cobalt Sphere, Forte, LaForte, Recuria, Calamity Claw, Shadow Blade. Alright, Galleon Tower. A lot of the same stuff that we have. This is pretty late game, so you know, it's not that surprising. This man's got 3 on everything. Action 3, EP cut 3, attack 3, evade 3. His, what is this black one? Time or space? I think it's time, right? The time affinity is all the way up to 14. No wonder this guy's got like Shadow Blade and all that stuff. And so yeah, I'm wondering if we can... Yeah, I mean, it looks like we can customize this too. If we want to remove something and give him something else, then that's doable. I always wonder with these like story-related characters that only like they come in and out. They're only here for like this chapter and then they leave. I always wonder if you can even like, you know, customize your orbments and stuff like that. And you can, which is surprising. You think that they would just leave it as is and they wouldn't let you screw around with it. They're already like 2 levels higher than you as is, right? So, yeah. So yeah, if we want to open this door, we need the password. And the password is the author of the most successful fairy tale story in the library or whatever. And so, before I started the stream today, I went ahead and gave myself the liberty of going to the library and figuring that out, so that I didn't have to waste my time actually having to walk over there and then coming back. I already did that, so I already know what the answer is. The answer is Mark in The Witch of the Deep Forest, and the author is Sean Arnhem. Yeah, I guess Arnhem is how you pronounce that. Boom, boom. So I went over to the library, and I checked everything. Everything that is, so it's 2 floors, and on the bottom floor is where you're gonna find that book, and not really much else. I mean, there's other stories, but they're like little like newsletters and magazines of like top 10, you know, most delicious recipes in Crossbell, stuff like that. You know, very like advertisey kind of stuff, just flavor text. And that was the only one that was actually like a book, like a legitimate book with chapters and stuff like that. And then what was this other one? Oh yeah, so when you go onto the 2nd floor, all of it is just lore. I think every single Legend of Heroes game has like a library with lore on it. Where like if you just want to read up on all of the territories, on the 100-year war, or 100-day war, I forget what time range it is. If you want to learn about, you know, the Septian Church, and you want to learn about, you know, Zeiss and the Reinford group, and what Liberal is like, and what Erebonia is like, and what the Principality of Remiferia is like, and all that stuff. What Calvert is like. Anything that's lore related is up on top, so I knew that I was not going to find the answer up there, and it was going to be one of the books on the bottom, and the only one that actually felt like a book was that one, so I just figured that that was the password, and apparently it worked. We hit the jackpot. Yeah, especially when it's that easy. Also, there's no like cutscene or story dialogue or anything when you go to the library, by the way. It's all just gameplay. You go in there and you see the text box of the stuff, and then you have to intuit for yourself what the answer is, right? And it's pretty obvious what it is, but still, if this was any other game, they'd probably have to have a cutscene where they say, all right, let's go to the library, and then if you click on the thing again, it's like, oh, we'll probably find the answer in the library. We should probably go to the library. And then when you go to the library, it's like, oh, wow, so many books. And then, like, the guy at the front desk says, maybe you should go over there. And so you go over there, and then you read it, and you get some dialogue, and then, oh, this author with this story, could this be the password? Let's go back and check. And then you come in, and you go, yes, no. None of that stuff. You just, if you already know ahead of time what the answer is, you can just punch in the answer. Or even if you don't know the answer, you can just randomly guess and you'll get it, you know? There's nothing stopping you, right? Like, if you haven't seen the cutscene, you don't get stopped and say, no, we should go to the library anyway, because you have to, like, forcefully look at that dialogue. No. You don't have to do any of that. So if you already know, by just you yourself going to the library and seeing all of that on some different occasion in the past, then that's good, you know? They're kind of rewarding you for exploring and looking at all of this stuff, you know? And not having to be railroaded into all of these different places just cause. Sloppy of them to stick precious info inside a swimsuit magazine. That'd be the first place everybody would go, just instinctually. And then he looks around and he's like, doesn't everybody instinctually just go for the swimsuit magazine the moment they see it? Intruders, yeah, sure. Maybe the intruder was you, and people like you. Para, it's like flipping through the pages of a swimsuit magazine. I don't think normal intruders would immediately aim for a swimsuit magazine. Unless it was Randy. But, well, you know, you're thinking about a swimsuit magazine that has ladies in it, but what if it had hot, muscly guys in it? Would you be thinking different? Probably not. What if the whole magazine just had pictures of Lloyd in them? Huh? Ikuzo. Alright. Let's go. I am a little worried about this wire, because it is, obviously, I don't have it connected to the extension cable, so it's significantly shorter. Right now, this is about as far as it goes. And, you know, because I have the microphone and everything, you know, I'm worried, I'm constantly worried that it'll, like, clash with the microphone, or like, oh, somebody knocked on the door, I gotta go get it, and I get up and you know, I just destroy this cable by pulling on it or something. If we had a search warrant, we search every nook and cranny of this place. I mean, I think we would search it anyway, right? But the problem is that because we don't have a search warrant, we cannot use any of this as evidence against them. Yeah, this to me looks like a dungeon. I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of enemies here that we're gonna have to fight. I figured that there'd be something like this. Like, you can't just, you know, if this is really like the final area before Chapter 4 ends, it can't just be going into the Ravage house and that's it, right? There's gonna be more to it, and yeah, there's a whole ass dungeon inside this place. Oh, hey! Is it just me, or are those monsters from, like, Trails in the Sky? As I mentioned before in a previous episode, I have a hacked PlayStation TV now. And I've been playing the Evolution version, the remastered version of Trails in the Sky, the first. And these are, like, one of the first enemies that you fight, like the feline, the flying feline, or the flying cat, or something like that, is like a really basic enemy. Alright, let's see if we can play as Dudley. There he is! Oh, he has a gun. Alright. Here are all of his magical abilities. He can heal. He has La Forte. What kind of crafts do you have? Shotgun, tough love, victory. Oh, this reminds me of another green-haired young man with glasses that uses a gun in another Legend of Heroes game. That's why I was wondering what this guy's last name was, because if this guy was like legitimately like related to Machias Regnitz from Cold Steel, it wouldn't surprise me, because they look like he looks like he could be Machias' older brother. Shotgun. Yeah, and like even the crafts are similar. Machias also has like a shotgun craft. Tough love encourages an ally with clenched fists, essentially bullying them. Victory charge rams foes with a discipline charge, delaying their turn. Judgment bullet fires a powerful magnum round, prohibited within the city. Alright, does being in this dungeon count as within the city? Alright, attack orders, draws out allies' will to fight. Alright, so like two different versions of like motivate, right? This one is just one ally, CP plus 40, and then you heal yourself. Alright, it's like a heal. A heal that increases CP. And then this increases strength and speed by 25%. And it's an AoE ability, so we can take advantage of that. I am very uncomfortable right now in my chair. I don't know the right position for me to be in. I feel really like awkward. All I can think about, the only thing that I can come up with is to just kind of curl up into a little ball here inside my seat, in between the two armrests, and just go at it. That's how small I am. That's how thin I am. I'm really tall, but I'm really thin. I can fit in anywhere. And so, like, yeah. I think most people wouldn't be small enough to, like, curl up into a ball on one of these, like, leather office chairs. But I can. And I'm usually more comfortable that way. Flying feline. Yeah, these are the ones from Trails in the Sky, right? Or at least that's where I've seen them. I don't know. Great. Beautiful first attack by Dudley. Missing on your very first shot. I'm very proud of you. You see, this is why the Triple S is taking care of all of this stuff instead of you, Dudley. You want to say that, oh, you're part of the first division, you're such a badass. No, we'll take care of it. You novices, you rookies, you small fry can't handle it. I'll handle it. You have a gun, point blank, and a flying cat, and that's your output? That's what you can do? Alright, these guys are weak to water. A winged cat-like monster with powerful kicks, not native to Crossbill State. Ah. That's because they're from Liberal. They're not from here. They're not from these parts. Alright, the felines are missing too. Well, we better get rid of that cat before it does anything deadly. There we go. Dudley did a deadly foe. Did a deadly foe, a deadly attack on the deadly foe. But boy. Yeah, these guys are not particularly threatening. If I recall, these guys were like very early enemies in the first stages of the game. They weren't that intimidating. But who knows? We're super late into the game now, so obviously they're like in their level 30, yeah, level 33. Obviously all of this scales, but they're still fairly weak. I wonder if you can switch out your party members as you're fighting. I didn't bother to see. What are monsters doing in a place like this? Yeah, this ain't the forest. Yeah, you've never seen them before. Funny. Tobineko. Flying cats. Those are only native to Liberal, so they are from Trails in the Sky. I wasn't tripping. Yeah, me neither. I don't recall them ever being that strong. Yeah, they've been grinding metal slimes inside this factory. Smuggling monsters is one of their business practices, so they're smuggling illegal foreign monsters into these areas. Yeah, and the dogs are not from here either, right? Well, maybe they sell them or something. Yeah, eccentric millionaires, people that like to collect animals from all over the world. Yeah, smuggling monsters is illegal in most countries, and we just killed 3 of them. Yada yada. Critters. Okay. Alright, let's be cautious. There's already 3 chests here. Alright. One of these, I guess, is gonna be tea material. Okay, let's kill that moth or whatever that thing is. Yeah, it is a moth. It looks like, what Pokemon am I thinking of? I'm thinking about Venomoth. Not Venonat. I mean, it does look like Venonat because it's purple. It has those big eyes, but Venomoth is what I'm thinking of. Shoot though. Oh, I'm ready to miss. Yeah, moth. It's literally just called a moth. Moth Flyer, insect-type monster from a foreign country. Blinds foes by scattering its scales. Fire. Alright. Let's analyze them. I'm not gonna remember every single monster. I'm assuming they got all of these. I mean, the only game that came prior to Crossbell is just the Sky games, right? Sky 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to assume that all of these are from Liberal, but who knows? Maybe one of these are from Calvert, maybe one of these are from Remiferia, maybe some of these are from Erebonia. Who knows? I'm sure I'll remember. I'll see some of these and it'll trigger a memory. I mean, there's some enemies like the palms. The palms are everywhere. And those like jelly, those like weird jelly tentacle ones are in every game too. No, of course he has to do the anime glasses thing. All right, Lloyd leveled up. Is the control panel operated? Sure, why not? Alright, doesn't seem like there's anything in this area that I can interact with. Oh! There's one of those, like, big enemy chests. That's definitely not gonna be super tough at all. Alright, well, that just pissed him off, but at least we prevented a preemptive attack. Nah, I feel like maybe changing back to Randy. I don't really... You know, I don't feel like I need to have Dudley here. Yeah, especially if he's gonna keep missing like an idiot. There we go. You're gonna let a girl shoot better than you, man? A girl shoots a gun better than a man, huh? That's what you would see in like a 1980s like cartoon. You know, it's like, whoa, you got beaten by a girl. Oh, there we go. But yeah, if you say that now, you get canceled the next day. Even if you're joking or saying it ironically. Or saying it in a way that you can explain why it's crappy back then. Aerial cannon, alright. Deathstorm? Damn. Alright, it's good to battle. Yeah, hey, I remember those little monsters. They were from another game. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to hit that switch at some point, so we have no choice but to get up here. Time Sepith, Space Sepith, Marath Sepith. In Crossbell, first you get the Sepith, then you get the Mira, then you get the women. Isn't that like a reference to a song? First you get the, yeah. There's a song, right? Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. Pussy in your plate, something, everly, right? First you get the Sepith, first you get the something, then you get the cash, and then, yeah, you get the seppa, get the mirror, get the woman. Something like that. It's like a song that like women twerk to it on TikTok or something. All right, let's do a craft. Open up the safe, bitches gotta let the say. Pussy in your face, something, something, something. Didn't that song show up in like a baseball game and is like, now, stand up for the national anthem, and then they play that song? Accidentally. If I remember correctly. I love it when like stuff like that, you know, accidentally has like something. So like a say-so situation has a yabai result, like the Italian Senate that played the Tifa 3D hentai. Baby penguins. They don't look like penguins. They look like toucans or something. They look like they're about to open their mouth and eat some Fruit Loops. Mischievous chicks of a certain flightless bird. They are drawn to the sight of arts. All right, I'm like in my little ball position, and my ass already feels numb from like being in this position because all of my weight is like above my tailbone. So I'm just gonna move my chair. Oh, so now that I don't have the extension cable, now I don't get as entangled as I used to. I'm gonna move my VR headset because that's getting in the way. So much stuff getting in the way. There's a fucking toenail that I just saw here. I cut my nails today. I cut my nails, and you know, when you're cutting your nails on your fingers, the nails just go flying off. You know, every time I cut a nail, I like close my eyes and I close my mouth because sometimes they, you know, I can feel them hitting my face, and it's like I don't want like a nail to land into my mouth, you know, or anything like that. But yeah, sometimes they like fall onto like onto like the seat or onto like the carpet below, and I don't notice it until it stabs me in the foot. And so yeah, right now I just noticed one. That went flying off somewhere, and I didn't notice it until just now. Deluxe dumplings. All right, dumpling. Bum 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 ba da dum. Nice music though. All right, it's another switch. Well, let's see. All right. Okay, so that switch might open that gap over there on the right. On that control, that cheeky little control panel. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, it does both. Good, I thought it was only just one or the other. Alright, nice. So we can either, yeah, we can move on, or we can go back. We can go back to that other area. And maybe, try out that chest and see if we can, well, I'm gonna save my progress first. Alright, it's just a lot of enemies. Yeah, the really scary ones are the ones where they say, oh, you sense that there's like level 50 enemies here. Do you want to give it a shot? You think you're enough of a pro gamer? Are you, you know? You think you can handle it? Alright, it attacks a bunch of enemies. Discipline charge, delaying their turn. And yeah, I'm assuming they'll take damage as well, right? And then Judgment Bullet, 100% KO. So just shoot him with a gun. Alright, not bad. Let's analyze these boys. A killer hammerhead. I remember this enemy. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. Weak to, yeah, fire, earth, but most of all wind. It's really original. I've never really seen this in any other games, where like you're not just weak to a certain element, you're weak to multiple elements, and there's like a level of magnitude. You know, it's not just either weak or not weak, right? It's like 175. So you're like 75% more weak, you know, to wind, but you're 45% more weak to fire and earth. Just, you know, how do you even measure that? How do you even figure out like what percentages to have in terms of weaknesses, right? Why multiples of them, and why one of them slightly less than the other one? I think it's interesting to just like, you know, try to think about those things of why those kinds of stats and details come to be. Alright, I'm assuming that the fish is gonna start moving and Ellie is totally gonna miss the attack. Oh no, okay, yeah, I'll hit the two of them. There we go. Don't hit Lloyd though. There we go. She threw a wind frisbee. She could be in Windjammers. Can I? Nope, I'm too far away. Let's just hit them. They're not that strong. Just finish that man off. There we go. Overkill, boys. Consume. Oh, really? Is it attacking everybody? Unfortunately, you messed with the one that can kill you from far away. And you messed with the guy with the gun. Alright, consume is just attack everybody. But is that really all you can do? Hmm? Hey! Alright, but we're getting experience points. We got confused. Getting over it with Lloyd Bannings and Co. Shut up. Getting over it? Stop. Bennett Foddy's getting over it with Bennett Foddy, made by Bennett Foddy. Bennett Foddy also made a game on the Playdate, right? You know that little yellow console that has the crank on it? That console actually looks really cool. It's not out yet, but I just might order one. It's a fun little niche thing that I think would be fun to have. Alright. I'm sorry, Dudley. You're a real bro. You really are, but I like keeping my girls close. And Randy closer. Randy's my real bro. No matter what. He would never betray me. If there was one last slice of pizza in the fridge, he would give it to me, or at least split it in two so that we can both have some pizza. That's what real bros do, you know. Brave Smash, can I hit the three of them? No. What's the point in living when you can't hit three enemies all at once? There we go. I was about to do the Sudoku, the seppuku, but this game has saved me from death. Because it allowed me to kill three enemies all at once. Alright, fire. So I guess heat wave? Ah, but these enemies are far too spread out. I'll just put out the AoE attack and I'll just hope that these frickin' moths move inside the circle at some point. And I already analyzed these guys, right? Yeah. Do you have anything better in terms of fire? Magna Blaze, but that, yeah, it's a more powerful attack, but it only targets one enemy. Alright, let's just hit these guys. Push them forward. Oh, okay, so it just targets someone else. That's fine. Oh, yeah, and that's something that the moths do. They just blind you. It's not even a special attack, right? They just kind of do that. Bye. Moth scales. Oh, no, it is an ability. This is what happens when I don't pay attention and don't read. Miss. Yeah, I know. I'm doing it knowing that I'm gonna miss. I mean, I'll just take a chance. If I hit it, I hit it. If I don't, I don't. Yeah, if I have the status element, it's pretty much just guaranteed that I am gonna... Do the crafts work? No, not even the crafts work. Do your worst. Resounding orders. Yeah, it seems like the guy is mostly just support. Kill him! 682 damage. That's a lot. Alright, so... How do we get to that chestio over there? I feel like I shouldn't... I feel like I shouldn't activate that platform just yet. I feel like there's still more to do here. Ah, and these stupid little pelicans, or like whatever, penguins? I don't know why I said pelicans. They're penguingos! They're penguins, as David Cumberbatch says, who's incapable of just saying the word penguin. Yeah. The cable is just like very, like just barely grazing my arm as it's hanging in the air, and it's really annoying. I already like don't like being touched in general. I don't like Norman Reedus and Death Stranding. I just don't like being touched. And like, the cable is not touching me. It's like just barely like grazing me. It's very softly like feathering my skin. And it bothers the shit out of me. It's like just barely touching like molecules, you know? It barely counts as it touching me, but I feel it and it bothers the shit out of me. God, I have 3 different cables jutting out of me right now. This is why I really loved having the extension cable, but the extension cable is exactly what makes the audio on the headphones sound like shit, because it doesn't make proper contact with the cable. Whatever. I have other extension cords. I can try those, but I already know that extension cord that I have, I might throw it away. Or like go to some electronics place and recycle it. My controller cable is tangled with my microphone cable. Yeah, there's like 5 different loop-de-loops around it that I have to take so that it's free from the shackles of my microphone. Alright. After I was rudely interrupted with my horrible cable management, now we can move on. Playtime? Cool! You really are playing games with me, because that did nothing. You really are just baby penguins. You barely do any damage. Why are there 3 of you? Is it like Execute from Pokemon? And then you'll evolve into Executor, you'll evolve into a big palm tree. And then these guys, who we've already fought against, and they are a breeze. We should try and heal ourselves, though. The music goes hard. It does go hard. The music is really great. And the Legend of Heroes, just in general. That's not even specific to just this one game. Like in all of the games, the music is awesome. Alright. Sateto. Boom bop, boom boom bop. Wait, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, you can keep consuming all you want. That's what's gonna happen to you. You get shot. There we go. What? You're not dead? How much more health do you have left? There we go. You have 11 points of health. Gonna be overkill no matter what. Yeah, 4, 5, 8. Alright. Play. I'm just checking to see if I'm not missing anything. Any little nook or cranny that I can look at that I'm overlooking. What's a nook? What's a nook and what's a cranny? I remember the first time I heard the words nook and cranny and I had no idea what the hell anyone was talking about. And I still don't know. I don't know what a cranny is. Annie's not okay. She wants you to arrest the smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? She's not okay. You've been hit by dun. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Dun daga daga dun dun daga dun dun daga dun dun. Why does there have to be a monster right there in front of the goddamn button? Now I gotta fight him again. Well, thank God for fast forward. Kill him. Bah. And Dudley also gains experience, like it matters, because I doubt he's gonna be like a permanent party member from now on. If he is, then I'll be surprised. I'm assuming he's just gonna be here for like this chapter and that'll be it. And it's not even the whole chapter, right? It's just like the last 25% of this chapter. Alright, I want to explore this area fully before I start flipping switches. And by fully, I mean just see if there aren't any like chests or any other stuff that I'm missing. Oh, of course, I got ambushed. Hate you! Ah, yeah. Wind. There we go. Critical hit. Oh, come on. There, you're deadio, daddy-o. Tornado! Oh, look at that. Now that's what you call music, number 20. How many of those do they have now? The that's what I call music one. How many Kids Bop albums do they have? Like child-friendly, like family-friendly versions of like hardcore, like you know, modern-day songs, right? Just popular songs that you hear on the radio. They get changed into like family-friendly versions. You find a veritable mountain of chest messages that were considered too crude for publication. Great. Just like how the songs in Kids Bop are too crude, so they change it. You know? If there's any cursing or anything, they change it to something different. It's like, open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say. Pussy in your face, something, sir. They say like, open up the safe. My mom's got a lot of money there, or something like that. Gotta do my homework, now it's lunchtime. Gotta go to church and pray to God. I'm sure there's some, like, video out there of, like, Drew Gooden and, like, other Drew Gooden clones. Other Drew Gooden Echo Fighters with similar sounding names that make the same kind of video over and over again that, they've probably done a Kids Bop video already. I know, who's the name of this guy? The guy that has the Mimi Big Boy shirt. I forget. He talks about Kids Bop, ironically. In a joking kind of manner. I'm lost. Where are we going? Okay, yeah, you go down here. Can I do, like, oh, wait. I'm a moron. Can I do Holy Breath and just heal everybody. There we go. Great, I'm just gonna keep fighting these guys ad nauseum forever. Because I keep getting lost, and so I'm just going in and out of areas, and... these guys keep fucking respawning. Well, I'm building up. I'll probably level up again. Wait, but like, where do I go again? I have to fight the stupid moth again. Die. That one moth gave me that many experience points? Where's that others? Fuck me! I didn't see him! Oh, now there's 3! Fuck you guys. I just want to kill them fast, but that involves me going through the menus and thinking about it. Just mash until they die. There we go. Definitely gonna level up before this dungeon is over. I guess we gotta go up there, right? So that's a different, like, I can interact with that, yeah, but there's a goddamn moth in the way. These stupid moth guards. There we go. I swear I walked past that machine and it didn't give me the prompt to interact with it. Alright, whatever. Let's move on. Stop your whining. I swear, the moment I get team material, I'm running back to get Tio's thing upgraded. What the hell are you? Are you from Liberal? Venus Mantrap? I mean, I guess. I mean, well, what do you have against men? It's like this weird, like, feminist Venus flytrap. Well, you don't trap women? Huh? Where do they get special treatment and men don't, huh? Carnivorous plant monster sucks in and stores dirt within its body. Dirt? I'm assuming you shoot it back out as an attack? Alright, fires this thing. Which means you'll probably die with this. Yosha. Corruption of the land. No, that's the aforementioned dirt that the description was talking about. Boost me up, coach. Why did it do that wind attack? I was probably guessing because I hadn't analyzed it yet. Chance des. Go. What? I missed like 3 times. Whatever. Randy will kill ya. Randy will do you in like the mean old man that you are. Like the mean old man hating, you know, plant that you are. I know that there are certain quartz that you can have where like one of the effects is that it attracts more enemies to you a lot easier. Now I can probably blame the attraction of the enemies to me being inside a dungeon. That's a pretty cramped space. There really isn't a whole lot of space to move around here, so obviously the enemies are going to be clumped together with you, and so the detection is going to be really easy for the enemy to just find you and jump you. Or maybe I have that orbment that makes it really easy, the quartz I mean, that makes it really easy for enemies to find you. Do you have a warrant, officer? No, but how about I do anyway? Oh. Taste the sun. Oh. Alright, you guys are doubling up. You got little combos going on here. You said if we can't kill him, let's just team up and annihilate him together. Sparkdyne. Sure. Do an AoE attack. And then the moth is weak to fire, right? Fire, fire. Firebolt. Ikuzo. Minasan. Magna Blaze. We should heal ourselves. Yeah, 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 yeah. No counterattack that time. No, not the mod scales. Mod scales are my only weakness. Fortunately for me, magic spells don't miss. Or at least the blind status effect doesn't apply to magic spells. Yeah! Take that, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Hit somebody, please. Nope. Ouchers, bro. Can I do Holy Bullet? A Holy Bullet, the Batman. There we go. All four of us. Thank you very much. Die. Die. There was a meme, right, that shows up in like all of the YouTube poops that just goes, die. A little voice clip that says, die. I'm sure it shows up on that one YouTube poop about SpongeBob where like the thumbnail is just the title of a SpongeBob episode and it's just the N-word. How is that video still up on YouTube? I searched it up recently because I remembered of like, oh yeah, there's this like super like edgelordy, well not edgelordy, it's funny, it's like really funny, but like, you know, it obviously exists to like get a rise out of people, right? It was made to offend on purpose. And so the thumbnail is just the N-word, and then when you click on it, it starts like a normal SpongeBob episode, but like the title of it is just the N-word pluralized. Oh my god! There's like 20 of these guys. Alright, they just dump you in with a ton of enemies for no reason. Alright, let's see, what do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I can technically, I might even be able to get the achievement for defeating a bunch of enemies all at once. Lloyd and Tio, Burning Rage, unloads a barrage of attacks from both sides. Oh no, I'm not close enough. No. Oh, can I kill him like this? Oh, I can probably get the achievement if I one-shot them, right? Ireido-san. Do it. Just for funsies. Strike! Oh no! One enemy away! One enemy away. If we had killed, oh no, two! If we had killed all of them, that would have been the achievement. You know what I should have done? I should have done Motivate. I should have like buffed up the attack and then gone for it. Ah, if I had known that there'd be that many enemies, I would have reloaded the save. But no, they just drop you in with all those enemies all at once. Saffral key. You think this is it? Gimmick. That key is likely a part of the puzzle in the reception room. Okay. Alright. So we finally got the key. Finally got the key. Though we gotta go use all the way at the start. I'm still thinking about that video. I might I might cut that part out of the VOD because there's people that I work with that might be upset at me laughing at that. The last thing I want to do is hurt you. I mean, that's what I think. That's what I would say. If me laughing at that YouTube poop is, you know, offensive to certain people. The last thing I want to do is hurt you, but it's still fucking funny. It's still on the list. Oh, wait! Is there more? Oh, baby, there's more. We're not done. Oh, hell yeah. Finally. Tea material! A treasure chest walked into a bar. Obviously, it was a mimic and immediately slaughtered. Poor thing didn't even get a drink. Alright, we can't... Okay, there's another one towards the right, but... Alright. You see, the problem now is that we have to walk all the way back. And guess what's gonna happen? All of the older enemies have respawned again, and we gotta go and kill them and... do the boops and the bops and the skibbity bop and do the killing and the boobing and the globbing. Okay, what's your weakness? Did we even scan your ass? Oh yeah, no, we did. That's the feminist, man-hating, Venus flytrap. Yeah, man trap. Why can't it be woman trap, huh? Why can't it be child trap? Why do we have to be singled out, huh? I think I'm just gonna go for a regular attack. That's a plant, right? So... logically, fire will do the thing for you. Davawa! Oh, there we go. Equality, finally. Never thought I'd see the day. 1156. Yeah, shoot him in the face. Come on, there's no way that you can miss. He's right in front of you, Ellie. Mademoiselle. Sub cool guy, hello. Welcome to the home of the ranch. What's your beef? As Will Smith would say in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How's it going so far? Pretty good. We're just laughing at offensive jokes on like at a horrible SpongeBob YouTube poops. However, yeah, the video that I saw is apparently a re-upload from some random channel. So yeah, it does seem like the video was taken down. The original video with the original thumbnail that I was referring to, I didn't find it anywhere. It doesn't seem like it exists anymore. Which, you know, I guess YouTube finally cracked down on it. But that doesn't mean that people still haven't, you know, re-uploaded it 20 million times. And people will continue to re-upload it a bunch of times. Because it's just funny. And that's a part of the joke, right? It's the shock of it, right? It just leaves a purposefully horrible impression right out of the gate. And the word is just so completely out of context, right? It's just, here's the word presented to you, practically in isolation, right? And you know, however you react to it. I don't know if that says anything about you, you know, but yeah, the reactions to it are just funny. Alright, so we go back this way, right? I'm gonna go a little slower, not really gonna fast forward a whole lot. Because I don't want to accidentally just go, Man, these guys really follow you from that far away, right? They notice you and they just don't stop walking towards you. Go away, cat. Pshow. Pshow. Why? Why am I moaning like I'm sick? Like I'm a dying old man? I'm so lost. I want to leave so fast. I want to leave quicker, but that ends up extending my stay in this place because I don't give myself the time to really take in my surroundings and realize where I'm going. Alright, we're finally just in the regular Ravash building proper. Turbo speed time 2! There we go. We can finish that rest before the song even begins. That's how fucking cool we are, baby. There we go. Oh, that's only one key. We need another key. Where do we get the other one? Oh god. Might have been a mistake to... Yeah, might have been a mistake to leave. Might have to go back in there. Unnatural looking gap in the bookshelf. Yeah, we have to go and... Oh, but we have the tea material, right? Let's go and do that before I forget. I'm sure the Ravash building will be just fine. Will I be able to get that chest at some point? Where's the... Yeah, downtown, right? Let's go down there. Into the Factorio. How many times have I yawned? Just in like the last hour. Guillaume Factory. Nothing more than a large update and a pack. People are gonna think of blah blah blah. I'm sorry, Tio. I'm stupid. Alright, gotta go talk to him. Looks like you managed to get your hands on some tea material, did ya? Did you say the N-word and I'll make that orbital staff look brand spanking new. I'm ready to go anytime you need me. My racism glands are perked and ready to listen to anything. Upgrade staff. I'll need to use that material you found to upgrade the orbital staff. Should we proceed with the upgrade? Yeah, please. I worked really hard to get it. We'll get the show on the road. Everything good on your end, Roberts? Yeah, I've got the materials. I'm ready to go. Hold on, I'm on me way, me boy. SpongeBob, me boy. I'm done verifying the required materials, me boy. We're ready to roll, my guy. Oh, and Doodly is here. Doodly. So you're going to have a weapon modification done. What an honor to witness such a spectacle. So you're getting into it after all. I'm proud of you, Glasses. You idiot! I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell by how I'm smiling? I never smile. Why are we humoring trivial requests when we're in the middle of an important investigation? Because we're good people and we like to help others? Mr. Police Officer that's here to protect and serve? We're sorry, you might be right. But we can kill the enemy harder with a better staff. I apologize for not realizing sooner, Detective Dudley. Don't misunderstand, I know your circumstances are unique, Plato. I may have acted out of line. Finish this up as quickly as you can so we can get back to the investigation. Well, there you go. If you hadn't interjected, maybe we would have it done by now. Oh, and he walks away. Great. That's what detectives from the 1st Division are like, huh? Bunch of stuck-up little punks. Would you like to postpone the upgrade, or would I want to make your friend wait now? Whatever, we're already here. We're already here. And besides, this detective is typical of Detective Dudley. I think he understood the situation anyway, and may as well hurry and complete the modifications. Yeah, wanna sing about it? Now that I'm in the right mindset, I can really feel the adrenaline pumping through my veins. I'm looking forward to this. I can already picture Tio gallantly brandishing her new orbital staff. Chief. I love it. I love the tech, just Chief. Stop, I will murder you. Why does she hate her so much again? I forget. No, why does she hate him so much? If the orbital staff is rendered useless thanks to a bug, you will be punished. Do you understand? No way, anything but that, Tio. What have I done to deserve this? Chief, nothing's happened yet. Take a deep breath and relax. Come back to us, Roberts. Sorry, I had PTSD right there. Let's go ahead and begin the process then. Do you mind waiting a little bit? I'll sit here and watch you then. 5 hours later! 30 minutes! Unable to understand the details, but the orbital staff upgrade proceeded smoothly. And then... And then... Oh great, it's just a minigun. She's gonna go, Chief, I will kill you. I didn't shoot any bullets. How's it feel? I feel like I applied the adjustments the way I was supposed to. Well then, I feel some discomfort due to the code having been completely overwritten. It is not terrible though. I bet it's due to the balance control. If anyone can get used to it, it'd be you, Tio. I believe in you. Please copy over any programs related by the system when you can do it differently about that. Why did I decide to give him this voice all of a sudden? Don't forget to return that. Understood. I'm assuming that's a new S-break or a new craft or something? Yo, Lloyd, bruh, any idea if that went well? Cause I sure as hell couldn't tell. Well, her wand turned into a big fucking gun, so yeah, maybe. I'm not sure either. Definitely wasn't expecting the orbital stuff to open like that, though. Yeah, to be packing heat like that. Now nobody will bully us and take away our lunch money now. I want to know about it. How does it handle now? Are you able to perform the new craft? The upgrade is complete. I should be able to perform all of the new functions efficiently and without error. Absolute zero allows me to launch anti-energy bullets at 0 degrees, damn. Though I cannot fire them excessively. I imagine they will prove quite useful in more intense fights. Really? That's reassuring. I can't wait to kill like little innocent flying cats with that. Just turn them into Swiss cheese. Sounds like that thing will be able to bail us out if we're ever in a pickle. I'm itching to see it in action. I can't wait for my pickle to be tickled by your little Finkel Dinkle Tinker Toy minigun thing. We'll definitely be counting on you for your support, Tio. Roger. Chief Guillaume, thank you for your efforts. That little thing was no big deal, don't worry about it all. I'm glad we were able to complete all the intended mods. I added 5 emulators, hopefully you'll like it. The PSP emulator was a little too powerful. It runs everything at 20 FPS, sorry. We can only do Super Nintendo and Game Boys. I prepared for your rejection from the very beginning. Putting Guillaume's name on the request was brilliant. It must have opened you up to the idea. Great, jeez. Dude, gosh, that's a death stare if I ever saw one. Yeah, anything that had his name on it, she just wouldn't want to have anything to do with. Never mind, don't worry about what I just said. Is there ever an explanation for why Tio just despises this man? I think I'll make my swift exit. Conduct combat tests with the staff, Tio, okay? Well then, until next time. Why must he be like this? I could at least tell that he was genuinely worried for you, Tio. I'm sure he's only like that because he cares for you. That old man hasn't become one bit less overbearing, though. You're all finished with it now, says Zoro. I mean, Machias' big brother. I mean, Dudley. I assume you successfully modified the orbital staff. Yes, of course. Sorry it took so long, duds. Wasn't there like a Chuck E. Cheese's style restaurant? Like one of those like restaurant that's also an arcade called Dudley's? At least over here in the West Coast where I'm from, there was a place called Dudley's, and there were like radio ads that ran for it. Remember? Advertisements on the radio? Remember radio? Remember listening to stuff on the radio? Instead of just plugging in your iPhone or your Android and then just listening to Spotify on there, which also has ads, unless you have a pro account. I have YouTube Music, and I have YouTube Premium, so I don't, you know. I don't know. Can you get YouTube Music for free? I forgot. If you do get YouTube Music for free, there's definitely advertisements. But the only way that I got access to YouTube Music when I got it was when I signed up for YouTube Premium with the family sharing plan. Is me and like 4 other family members that don't have any ads on their videos. And they technically have access to YouTube Music, but I'm the only one that honestly uses it. Yeah, for me, YouTube Music, that's my Spotify. And I listen to everything on there. I like YouTube Music so much more than Spotify because like every like weird like cover song or fan-made stuff, you know, with Spotify, it has to be like official stuff, right? And so with YouTube, like literally anything that counts as like a music or a song, whether it's a cover of a song or an official song or an album that's exclusively on YouTube Music or like some random fan-made thing, you know, that all of that counts for YouTube Music, and so you can listen to pretty much anything, you know? If there's like a live stream clip highlight that's like a song from like a hololive stream or something, then that counts, and you can you know, you can have it there in YouTube Music, right? It doesn't have to be like an official thing. That's why I like it so much. And anything that I've ever given a like to shows up in like my playlist for stuff and like my mixtape. And it's great. I end up like remembering a lot of old stuff. Sorry. Can we return to our investigation if you're finished? If you can fucking like do this? We can't afford to put this off any longer. My diaper cannot take any longer. Don't be a stranger, Dudley. Come to my factory anytime you need to maintain your weapon. Well, I'll consider it. Until we meet again. All of that laughing from earlier. Might have screwed up my my throaty throat. Let's go report the mission before we finish the chapter. We don't necessarily have to do it, right? But here we are doing it. They're treating him like a police dog? Isn't this a bit much, Sergey? Who's this angry-looking guy? Excuse me. I'm in a perfectly fine mood, thank you very much. And my name is Dudley. Could you at least remember that? Yep, I'll never forget. Nice to meet you, Dudley-san. You guys should try to teach her to show some manners to her seniors. We'll try. Good luck today. You too, Dudley. You see, this is where, actually listening to the Japanese voice should be, like, important. You know? Because you don't know if he's just calling him Dudley with no honorifics, because then that would be disrespectful. And then it would make sense for him to say, you gotta teach this kid some manners, right? But if she said Dudley-san, that'd be fine, right? And you know, but if she said like Dudley Oni-chan or Dudley-kun or something, anything that's not Dudley-san, then yeah, that would be disrespectful. But because I guess you could interpret that as in like, okay, she's not saying Mr. Dudley, and so usually, you know, if you say Mr. or Sir or something like that, then that would be more respectful, right? Hello? Sorry, I completely forgot. Nah, it's okay. Hello, Dudley! Any particular reason for your visit, for why you're here? Right as I'm about to light up my final cigarette? We got a problem? No, nothing urgent. A certain team beat me to the punch, that's all. Dudley quickly explained the circumstances surrounding Ravash & Co. What a mess. He's a fuck me. That's an understatement. At any rate, I'm investigating Ravash with your rookies. Sergey, the top brass. Hell, I bet anything they aren't expecting a damn thing. I miss anything? No, just a lot of like dungeon killing enemies and stuff. I upgraded the orbital staff. I'm about to report the mission right now. Tio's wand is now like a minigun. The timing of the airport bomb threat was way too good to be a coincidence. Chief, could you do us a favor and cover for us again like you usually do? No problem, I'll come up with something. But Lloyd, you do realize that screwing with them now is like playing with fire. Do you really think deception is the right call? It's our only option right now. All we need is a little bit of time, Chief. Are you serious? You're under my command, and you're still asking Sergey for help? We don't need to involve anyone other than... Interruption. It is too late for any elaborate plans. Sorry, Dudley. This is just how the Triple S operates. Anyway, hurry up. Things are going to Gehenna in a handbasket. Leave the higher-ups to me. Want to investigate, but I gotta move on. I won't be here for much longer. My diaper cannot take much longer! Alright, everything has been completed and reported. Minasan! Otsukare-sama desu! Wawa, Taihen. You're actually doing your job, Taihen. Mecha mecha Taihen desu ne. Yosh. Ja, iku ka. Let's go. Hello, cat. Nyago! I'm almost certain this cat used to belong to the Crossbill News Service. That's under the Triple S's care now. I'll have to update this on my First Division files, like that matters. She reacted to the cat as like, why does it look like my hair? It looks like it should be on me head. Not here, alive, walking around. Like it owns the place. Just by seeing Dudley interact with the Triple S building, talking to Kia and all that stuff. Who's this angry looking guy? Alright, it resets. Excuse me? I'm in a perfectly fine mood, thank you. My name is Dudley, remember that. Nice to meet you, Dudley. Teach her some manners. I'm treating him like a police dog. Now I just want to, like... now I just want to go to all of Crossbell. I want to talk to every single NPC, and I want to see what Dudley has to say about it. What if Dudley comes across like a Stalin Joshua or Ario Speedwagon? What if we go talk to... oh, what if we go talk to Shizuku? New weapons? No, 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 no! If it isn't Alex Dudley. Don't think I've ever seen you... okay, so Dudley's his last name, alright, so he's not a Regnitz. I don't think I've ever seen you cooperate with the Triple S before you finally burned out too. Don't think for a second that I'll let that comment slide. And I'm hardly cooperating. I'm in charge of this investigation, for your information. I would appreciate it if you kept your mouth shut about this. You got it, pal. I wonder, what, like, big important characters would say something about Dudley being with us? Whistle, keep your speed to a minimum, please. Is today's traffic unusually calm, or is it just my imagination? Your figure's starting to look pretty fire. Oh, girl. I would just want to spank you in the ass in happiness. Really not a morning gal. Okay, I don't think anybody here at Genton will say anything. Let's go talk to the Sky characters and see what they have to say. If we go to the restaurant, will Dudley say something about his favorite food? What if we talk to the bunny girls at the casino? Will he be like, this is no time? No. Welcome, it's less crowded, but like, okay, yeah, everything is less crowded because people are blue-pilled and they're getting dumped into the Matrix. They're getting kidnapped by the frickin' cult. Roar, I'm gonna catch ya. Go talk to Lawyerman. I'll contact Sergey if I... That's exactly what they said. I know, I googled it. Wow, 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 wow. Is the mayor in Ellie's house? Can we talk to anybody? Hello, I missed the previous stream. What's going on? Says Swordsman Drake. Right now, we are raiding the Mafia's base. Because everybody is blue-pilled. Everybody's taking these blue pills and they're all going a little cray-cray. Going a little cuckoo bananas. Going a little habada-habada, whoop! Going a little boing. You know? You know? And so, Ravash is missing. Everyone is gone. And so now we're taking the opportunity to go inside their base and see what they got in there. And Detective Dudley is with us now as a party member. Him and his angry face. We can use him. The McDowell estate. I just want to see what, like, dialogue things we can do with him. Mr. Bond, could it mean he's gone missing? Yeah, the mayor's not here, right? It'd be cool if we could get the mayor to talk with Duds. With old Duds. That sounds quite bad. Good to have extra help. Yeah. You know who we haven't talked to in a long time? Yona Sacred. Little hacker boy. Let's see what Dudley has to say about us being friends with a hacker. With like the crossbell equivalent of Anonymous over here. You can still hear him. Geez, what's your deal? Don't get excited. I don't have any good info for you today. Still, the Mafia's disputes seem to be escalating every day. Oh, perfect timing. Say, guys, you got any info you're willing to sell? How about this? I'll buy it for 30% more Marin than usual. Looks like this visit was a waste of our time. Understand it. Unfortunately, seems so. For a kid who acts like he's well-informed, he's pretty disappointing, isn't he? He doesn't amount to much, yes. Hey, what is wrong with you guys? Shut your traps. I'll dive in and grab whatever info you want. Come on, don't hold back. What do you want to know? Kid's got fire, I'll give him that. Damn it! You'll regret denying the genius of Yona Sacred like this. I won't forget this. Next time I order a pizza, I'm not going to give you any. I'm going to gather so much info that your eyes will burst due to information overload. Keep your spirit up, kid. I'll stop by later. Huh? Who are even you, old man? I don't deal with random strangers, you know. I have standards. You'll understand soon enough. Get to work, kid. The First Division really knows their stuff, don't they? Oh, I figured he'd be surprised or something, but no, looks like, he's well aware of who this kid is. He's just keep working, kid. Keep hacking so that we can use that information. Bum, 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 bum. G, up front. All right. Estelle and Joshua sitting in a tree. Fucking. What? They're gone. They have slipped away from my grasp. Hey there, baby. Wanna fuck? No. Is Dudley not gonna comment on any of this? Come on, get angry. Hate me. Hate me. Arrest me. Arrest me! I want you to do it! I'm a criminal! I'm a monster! What does Psychic Pebbles say on Oni Plays? What does Zach say? I'm a killer! I'm a monster! I'm a demon. Alright. Nobody wants to talk to old duds. So let's just go back. Let's save our progress. I'm a killer! I'm a demon! Blah. Alright, we got one key. We gotta find... we gotta find another key. And I can only assume it's somewhere in here in the land of imported, smuggled, foreign enemies from the Sky Games. Alright, so we can go back here. Yeah, we don't need to use that platform anymore. No! He's not gonna stop, huh? Ah, you little bish. Here we go. Flying feline, not native to Crossbill State. A liberal monster from Charles in the Sky. Because Ravash is like bringing over animals from other places illegally. The only thing that could make the situation worse is if Ravash is caught like downloading NES games off of the internet or something. That would be really bad. In Crossbell, first you get the Sepith, then you get the Mira, then you get the woman. Shake it up. Move the booty, babe. Move the booty, babe. Butt. Okay, so these little guys are Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Let's go kill him. Yeah. You know what's the only thing? You know the cool thing about having an anime character with a gun? Is having 2 anime characters with guns. That's why we're unstoppable. We're super tsuyoi. Because now we have 2 guns, you see. I'm just wondering where the other key is at. But yeah, we have our material, our No! I wanted to push the goddamn button! How many times am I gonna kill this stupid moth? Why do you keep respawning? Are you immortal? Who's gathering up the Dragon Balls and reviving you every single time we walk into this goddamn room? There we go. There we go. Yeah, okay. Let me go. All right. Fuck. I did it wrong. There we go. And then go down. No! Die. Probably gonna end up leveling up again. Alright, gotta go hit that other button. Oh, look who's guarding the entrance. Why don't you sell it to little itty bitty moth? I can't touch it. Ah, no! I hate you, moth. I hate moths. None of my homies like moths. Doing the glasses adjustment. Yeah, like, you can't interact with it unless you kill the moth. The flying moth is the key to everything. Jar Jar is the key to everything. I want Jar Jar Binks to marry Estelle Bright. I want Jar Jar Binks to kill Joshua. Oh, hello. Can I, like, walk past you? Yeah, there we go. Finally, I'm dodging enemies, but, This is a very cramped space. It's more cramped than my camera space right here. Than my face cam, so you just, you know. You have no choice but to fight them, but hey, it's free experience points. At least they're not hard. Yeah. Here we go. Enigma, go. Shotogun. Chick. Boom. Jamada. There we go, baby. Alright. There we go. Retribution. And you died it. You see? That's what happens when you mess with me. Don't mess with me, specifically. Only one, eh? Dead. Bah! Pachoy! Just spat on him. Little pea shooter. There we go. Spit at him at the speed of light. Getting a lot of fish. Do you have a warrant, officer? What the hell? What was that? Are you kidding me? Did that plant actually follow me all the way down here? You're so dead. Fury bomb. Alright, yeah, the freaking plant was all the way back here and it walked all the way back to get me. The enemies are so dedicated to their craft. Let's rest. Bam 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 ba-da-da. So I found the first key here. But then where's the other one? What to do, what to do? What a world. There we go. I'm just gonna murder everybody in this room until I can finally move around freely. Like somebody that has rights in this damn town. Dudley's about to level up. No. Don't move to a different location. It's going to reset all of the enemies. They're going to respawn. I have to kill them all over again. I want to make sure that this area is like, you know... Like, I don't need to, you know... explore anything else. Alright, so it is wind. Aerial? Assuming they're going to move a little bit more forward, I'll actually put it right there. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let's go kill that moth. Pachaya! Yosha! No! I accidentally did the thing. Absolute Zero. Frozen Blast. Let's see what this looks like. Absoluto Zero. Alright, cool. And they're frozen. Like a lollipop. And they're taking damage. Also like a lollipop. Ugh. All of you die. All of you. No? Great. Shoot that piece of ice. Make him shatter like the dude from Terminator 2. Hasta la vista, baby. Pow. Dudley, level up right now, and I will kiss you in the mouth, my friend. Ah, yes. All right. Need to make absolutely sure that there's nothing else here. Okay, I checked here, and there's nothing. I checked up here. I'm looking through, clicking on stuff. Nothing. I'm not seeing anything. And then you have that little thing. That cheeky little thing. Alright, and then this takes me outside. This goddamn cable, man. Pissing me off. Giving me gamer rage, you know? Epic gamer rage. Anything special? Just chests? Alright, I mean, I'm a little lost right now on what to do next. I mean, I know what I gotta do next, and that's to find... Fuck! I gotta find the other key! I don't want to fight anymore, I'm done! Escape chance 0? Fuck! You're gonna make me... Just get it over with, please. I'm so sick of this shit. There we go. And there's more of them. One right there, just right there in the middle of the road. And they're all ambushes because I'm running away from all of them. And this fucking plant is not gonna let me go. Thank God there's only one of them. They really need to have like some sort of fast travel. It's like, hey, here's the healing station, and then just teleport me to another healing station. And they go through the whole goddamn dungeon again. I don't want to go to the dungeon again. I don't want. I literally have no choice but to kill the fucking moth. Otherwise, I cannot hit the button. I can't just avoid it. I have to go through the battle. I am tempted to go into my settings and like flat out just like change it to like times 16 speed or something. Although they do warn that it might break the game, but whatever. I do like this music though. Alright, so and there's nothing special there, right? It's just the chest. Alright. Wait, I'm confused. So down there, where the stairs are at, that's where we came from, right? And if we lift this up, that takes us somewhere different. Wow, like my memory is actually like that shitty. I legitimately don't remember. Gosh, I guess I'm just thinking about something else. I legitimately forgot. You're not even blinded! Dudley, you're not even blinded and you still fucking missed. I hate these mods! I'm going to blast you into oblivion. Alright, so now I don't have access to that. But I can come over here. Okay, and this just leads me to this chest area. What the hell else do I do? I'm lost. I've explored every single little corner of this place. Where the hell do I go next? Maybe I gotta go talk to someone else, I don't know. Note to self, come here with blind resistant accessories. Yeah, I'm just too lazy to equip them. Okay. So if I do this... Got these stupid little baby penguins. Okay, I'm gonna check my orbments because there has to be something that I'm wearing that is just like attracting enemies to me. They're getting really annoying now. They're giving me a lot of experience because they're like the current enemy that I'm supposed to be fighting, but like, yeah, I'm about to be, yeah, level 35. I mean, that's a good thing, but... Do I have anything equipped that's like that? Detection. Cook a supreme dish. Split. Enemies more likely to run away from the field. I have something that makes them run away? Doesn't look like it. Slow movements of enemies attacked on field. Enemies more likely to notice you on the field. Alright, but that's valuable, man. I need wind attacks. Or should I just do blue? Let's do HP 2. Let's do HP 2 instead, huh? How about that, huh? How about that, huh? Let's see, are you gonna chase? Yeah, you still chase me anyway, you fucker. Fuck this, I'm out. Get rid of it, not worth it. I did get rid of it. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, I don't know where else to go. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. That thing annoys me more than anything, yeah. I mean, like, there's a golden pedestal. Oh. Alright, I probably need that for the other thing, for the library at the top. Didn't I check this before though and there was nothing here? Whatever. Take it. Go on. He's like it. Go on. With the little paper, the paper boat. Go on. Take it. With the creepy clown. Take it. Not here. Not here. Do they say anything else about the magazine? No. How about here? Yes, here. Alright, it's like a Luigi's Mansion puzzle. Could have used the key, yeah, but that's the obvious answer. So expensive. Just for somebody to live their Indiana Jones fantasy. Yeah, Marconi's personal tastes. He just thinks he lives in a movie. New toys and odd novelties. Like touchscreen phones and stuff. Disgusting. Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad organization without, like, eccentric, stupid bosses that do stupid things. News from Ravash, Marconi and cheese. Macaroni and cheese, Marconi and cheese. I get it! I get it. Funny. Haha, lol, I'm out, Rafflecopter. All of the Rafflecopters, I give you a Rafflecopter. Thank you. You have made me lol. You have cured my depression. Thank you so much. Alright. Let's go and arrest crime. You, electric floor, stop right there. I won't allow you to zap anyone any longer. I'm warning you. Stop it. Okay. Why does Tio's voice sound like 50% louder than everyone else's? Oh, robos! Archaisms? A mechanical monster, yeah. Kuruzo! 2 hours already? That explains all the yawning. What time is it? I might have to call it early. I'm tired. 10:30? Yeah, maybe let's do maybe 30 more minutes. Try attacker C. This might... No, it's not an archaism. We're at 200? Can I hit all three of you with my shotgun? Ah, just barely. Whatever. Shotgun, boom. That's a lot of damage. I'm not gonna do Magique until I know what your weakness is. I can do a little spinius. Cannot hit the three of them. I'll knock him back a little bit. Oh, there we go. One of them died. One of them went to the great beyond. They went to Robo Hell, if that's a real place. GLaDOS from Portal said that Android Hell is a real place that I will be sent at the first sign of defiance, so, you know. Maybe that's where these guys go. Water! Of course! They're big robos. They're robots. So, of course, dumping your can of Sprite onto the keyboard is going to mess it up. 1 to 3 patrol archaisms. Cleans up suppressed foes using compact machine guns. Compact machine guns. There you go. That's one of them. Don't shoot Tio. Bah. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, Donald Trump? How dare you? I should be in school right now, shitting on the toilet. How dare you? I curse you, I curse you.
えでできていたみたいだけど。
しかも相当手強かったぜ。何だったんだありゃ。
Nadia, those things packed a mean punch, man.
自立式のオーバーマペット。
The Randy is a 1960s hippie displaced in time. This dude belongs in like 1967, 68, you know, late 60s, early 70s. Somebody shoved them into a time machine or like an interdimensional portal and they brought him here. Autonomous machines, otherwise known as archaisms. They are archaisms. I was right. I'm not stupid, you're stupid. I don't shit myself, you shit yourself. They were archaisms. I'm not old. I don't poop my pants. The Foundation has been researching them, but we have yet to use them as weapons. A certain society, the serious organization is still in Joshua we're talking about? Yeah. The Snaky Boys. To think that you guys would know anything outside of Lego blocks. Of course! I am a cop from the 1st Division, so I know many more things than you. I don't just play with Legos. I play with Mega Blocks, I play with Lincoln Logs, I play with McDonald's toys. I get all the McDonald's toys. All I gotta do is ask. When I ask for Rainbow Dash, I get Rainbow Dash at the McDonald's. If I ask for Werewity, I get for Werewity. At least I can pretend it's not Werewity. I want to Rainbow Dash. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. It's so horrendously cringy. I don't recommend it. But this guy with a horrible speech impediment that talked about my whale pony at the McDonald's. Talking to like some random lady at the McDonald's. I wanted to Rainbow Dash toy. I can't pretend it's not Werewity. Horribly embarrassing. It's more embarrassing than playing like a Kingdom Hearts game or something. No offense to Kingdom Hearts fans out there. I like Kingdom Hearts. But some parts of Kingdom Hearts are just so fucking unbearable. I have to close my eyes and cover my face. Like in the Little Mermaid section of Kingdom Hearts 2. Anyway, looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 4. The 1st Division conducted their own stupid thing for me to be less stupid. People could just go into the Walmart and buy a little archaism. Use that as a Roomba. Shoot down cats. Yeah, the Mafia Ravash has archaisms, which means that they're affiliated with Ouroboros. Yep. Yeah. Like the kind of junk you'd love. Yeah. Like that one video of that dog that is like the owner telling his dog that, like, you know, he gave the food to the cat or something like that. The video was titled Talking Dog or whatever. But he doesn't actually talk. It's like some guy voicing over the dog. And he just makes the dog go, yeah. And so I got a big steak. Yeah. And I cooked that steak. Yeah. And then, you want to know what I did? What did you do to it? I fed it to the cat. But then I did something else. Yeah. Whenever I hear anybody say yeah, I just think about that dog with like the sad puppy and going, yeah. It looks exactly like the kind of junk you'd love. Nothing to scoff at, nothing to sneeze at, nothing to piss yourself over at. Yada yada. Yada yada desu. Yeah, if Mafia dudes weren't bad enough. And imported monsters weren't bad enough. They also got big cool robos that you have to kill. Yeah, like this guy. Like this poor bastard right here. Can the robot get dizzy? I guess he can. Look at that, Team Rush and like 3 criticals. This guy's dead. This man is going to heaven. It's like that David Bowie song, I am in heaven. He was singing that. Look at those guns. He was singing a sad song of death. He was saying goodbye. Standing on the edge. Look at that thing that looks like a mini split. Beep seeker. He seeks beeps? What does that even mean? I'm looking for the strongest beep. All right, beep seeker. You look like the heaters that you use in No Man's Sky when you're like one of those abandoned ships and it's really cold and you have to heat yourself up before you die. That's what it looks like. We didn't even get a chance to scan these enemies. Or actually, no, we did have a chance and I just forgot to... I forgot to scan them. A security archaism that detects and fires orbital lasers at trespassers. And anytime they hear a beep, they beep back and they kill you. The ultimate beep. Cyclone laser. Ah! He beeped when he should have booped. And now here we go. Got some water. Ah! How are you not dead? How many health points do you have? 7 health? Curia bomb. Oh, hello. Hello. Konnichiwa. Genga desu ka? Tough love. Victory charge, judgment bullet. Let's do this just for funsies. Die. All right. There we go. Just a fuck you, I win bullet. All right. I'm assuming that won't work on bosses. Found a tiara bomb. Ravash stole that item from someone. Please return it to its original owner. Well, I don't see anyone's name on it, so... There we go. Alright, we're gonna do a team rush again. Poor guy. This guy is getting flashbacks of his family. Standing on the edge of the crater where the kings of once stood. Devastation. What a mess we made when it all went wrong. I'm nuclear. I'm wild. Well, I'm breaking up inside a pile of broken glass. Wow. I love that song. And I only know that song because of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, brought to you by Hideo Kojima and Konami before their bad breakup. Let's do a shotgun. One of my favorite trailers, just because of that song. Yeah, whenever there's a dire moment where I know I'm gonna die in a game or something, I go standing on the edge. Freeze laser. Yo, you're not gonna freeze me. Telling me to stay cool. You guys are gonna start making ice puns like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin. You know who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! One of his iconic line. How about the Ice Age? You know what my favorite DreamWorks movie is? Ice Age 2! Divine Cloth, alright. Just when I thought I was out, they loot me again. Egad, I've been thwarted. What does that feather icon mean? Yeah, there we go. Divine Cloth. An illusory cloth made from extinct breed of silkworm. can be used to customize equipment at an orbital factory. Okay. Butan. So now I gotta walk all the way back and then like the thing. Okay, we're good. Yeah, boy. I fear. What? You can't attack? Can't shoot a laser or nothing? Useless little man. Alright, 2 tall air conditioners are trying to kill me. What's their weakness again? Water. Blue drop. Blue drop sounds like an anime, like a Hololive album. Sounds like a Hochimachi Suisei album. Blue drop. Her brand new album. Why? There's 20 apps that I have to update on my phone, and that's with me like updating this stuff every day. All the time I update my apps, and like from one day to the other. One day is like 2 apps, and the other day is like 30 apps. The only app that I want to see updated is the Shonen Jump app, because there's a new Dragon Ball Super chapter that's coming out in a couple days, and I want to read it. I want to know if Goku turned into Bardock. If Goku turned evil when memory come back. I want to see how Bardock defeated a gas. Did he turn into Big Monk? Did he go into Super Saiyan mode? Eight, 6, 9. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just defeated. Like, why do I even try to avoid these guys anymore? Just do it. Just do me in. Just end it. There's no point in living if I can't dodge enemies in an RPG. Maxie, tell your mother that I love her. Okay. Can we just grab any of these guns and just shoot them? Shoot enemies with them? Maybe because we're police officers, they're not gonna want to have their fingerprints on any of that, you know? That's my assumption. Oh. Kudo. Blue, blue, blue. Just water everywhere. Absolute 0, baby. Critical hit. Ah! Dead. Doesn't matter how many cyclone lasers you shoot at me. I will always be in your heart. Strike me down in anger, and I will always be with you. Just like your father. We're almost leveled up again. I'm really tired. Can you guys tell that I'm tired? On account of the fact that I've yawned like fucking once every 5 minutes. There we go. I had a long day at work. It wasn't a bad day. Nothing bad happened at work, but it was just tiring. It was an exhausting day. If only I had a beautiful anime lady to receive me when I open the door, when I come back to work. And they say, "Okaeri nasai, anata." And they say, "Gohan ni suru? Ofuru ni suru? Soretomo atashi. And then we have an elaborate hentai scene together. And then I get to lay down on her thighs. And then she, like, gives me head pats. Too bad that's not real. And whenever it is real, it's like creepy cosplayers or like OnlyFans girls that pretend to be anime girls, which that's like peak cringe right there. Yeah, like American ladies trying to like put on like pink wigs and trying to like anime characters and going like ooh woo, and like doing that bullshit. That is like the cringiest shit. I hate it. That's like people that like totally like don't get it, right? Like they have zero understanding of why people like anime girls and stuff like that, right? They just go and just like make complete clowns out of themselves. Just so fucking cringe. I hate it. It makes me laugh. Like legit, I saw a girl on Twitch do that and do like ASMR like ear licking shit. But she was going like ooh woo, literally just ooh woo every 2 seconds and doing this the entire time, and it's like that is so like embarrassing. But I'm sure she gets money and like super chats and tiered subs by the truckloads, so I'm not gonna judge. All I'm saying is that when you get older and you don't look as hot as you do now, make sure you find some way to make money. You know, because that shit ain't gonna last forever. Most people's YouTube career doesn't, or Twitch career doesn't last forever. Especially if you're a lady and your entire selling point is being hot. Or even if you're a guy, and your entire selling point is being hot, you know? If you're like one of those TikTok e-boys or whatever. Eventually, you're not gonna look as good as you did when you were like 16 and owning a mansion on TikTok. You'll be 30, you're gonna start to develop a beer gut. You're gonna get some wrinkles, maybe some white hairs. Maybe you're not gonna get those Monster Energy sponsorships as often anymore. I'm ambushed, great. And you know, I don't mean anything good or bad by it, right? It's just, you know, that's just how it is. So right now, where you have all of the money in the world, instead of wasting it on Ferraris and living in mansions, maybe you should invest on something. Invest in property, buy some buildings, you know? Buy like one of those like big plazas that have like food courts. Buy a mall, man, like whatever. Like just buy land and have like fucking like an apartment complex on there, right? And then just every month just charge the money. You know, for people living there, you can be like a landlord. Or no, you can hire landlords to you know, to collect the money and then you get a cut. You know, I don't know, just there's many ways for you to get passive income that don't involve you being a cloud chaser. You run your own. Oh, you need another Bhutan. I see. But yeah, like careers based on you being hot don't last forever. So you know, right now while you're young and have the energy and the money and the resources and the time more than anything, you should definitely look into spending money on things that will generate more money for you later. Wait, this guy's not scanned? Oh shit. I've been killing like a million of these and I haven't scanned them even once. Could have sworn I already scanned them. Try Attacker S. Oh, it must be like a different version. One of the 3 patrol. Oh, one of the 3. Okay, I played buffs and debuffs. Okay. It's not the same robot, I think. There we go. Level 35. We finally caught up with Dudley, you guys. Curia Bomb. Hey, no loitering. It makes me mad. These puns. Enough. Yeah, if Ina played this game, We have Ninamai Inanis from Hololive. She'd be over the roof. She'd love all of these puns. I just don't think she'd play a game this long to see all of them. Japanese players tend to commit so much more to like long RPGs and stuff. Western streamers in general, I'm not even talking about Hololive members. Westerners in general, like as soon as they get bored with something, they just leave it. You know, they don't tend to continue with games. Japanese players, from what I've seen, they commit until like they don't really stop playing games until they beat them, which I respect a lot. Even if it's something like really hard, like getting over it and stuff. Some Hololive members even speedrun getting over it. Death Scorpion? Damn. Damn, Randy. Randy boy. More dungeon. Great. Yeah, we're definitely... If we reach the boss at some point here, we're not going to get to it now. I'm probably going to stop the stream right before the boss battle, and we'll do it... tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, because we just keep getting into fights on a constant basis. And that just consumes so much time. Look at all of these hallways! There's like 5 different doors to get into. How big is this dungeon? How many dungeons have I actually played in video games that are not actually dungeons? And by dungeon, I mean like actually like a medieval, creepy, cave-like kind of place, right? Because the word dungeon is just like shorthand, is like a term, right? Is a word that people use to define a chunk of the game where like you're being tested with like battles and puzzles and you can't necessarily like save your game whenever you want. You know, a gauntlet. No, not a gauntlet. Like just a challenge area, right? The moment where you know, okay, I'm gonna fight a ton of enemies and the boss battle is probably here. On account of the fact that there's a rest area right next to it. That's probably it. Obviously, the word dungeon comes from, like, medieval stuff, Dungeons and Dragons and all that. But, like, now with modern-day games, like, how many dungeons are actually dungeons, I wonder? As opposed to, like, factories and complexes and other fantasy settings. Celestial Balm. Which idiot named it Insomnia and not Resisting Arrest? Oh boy. Alright, that's one. Ah, so many archaisms. Alright, there's only one of them. Lloyd attacking him once already does like half damage, so... It's fast, but, you know... Alright, one by one. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we'll kill the other one too. Yes. Hey. Bye. I would kill 500 enemies. There we go. That's an achievement. 500 big fat enemies. I saw like a ton of other hallways to walk towards. I mean, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of other stuff. No, that's definitely a boss battle. Let's go and explore everything else first, and then we'll see what to do. Alright, yeah, where does this take me? There's only one. Alright. Oh! Oh! Like that guy from Zelda Wind Waker? Oh! Thank you! Bye! dual garters. What are those for, I wonder? Defensive shoes made from combining different animal hide. Combat boots, all of these. Oh, iron shoes. Brings down defense, but it brings up movement. Guess I equipped it. Beetle. Tio hugs Mishi. Randy wants all of the booze. Dudley loves his shoes. Is that supposed to be like a poem or like a haiku? Tio hugs Mishi. Randy wants all of the booze. Dudley loves his shoes. It's a haiku! Alright, is that everything? I feel like there was way more. Ah! Pain in the buttocks. Wait, did I miss everybody? I wasn't paying attention because my controller fell over. Too far away. Move, man! Probably faster if I just did this, huh? Let's, bring Randy back. Alright, what else? Oh, yeah. Haven't been there yet. Die. Alright. What do we got? Oh! This looks serious. Oh, team rush. Kill him! Standing on the edge of the crater. Bah. Alright, and then we get rid of that. How do we get there, though? I didn't see a door that would lead us there. Oh, great! All the enemies respawned again. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wee-hee-hee-hee! Wah-ha-ha-ha! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wee! Oh, there it is. Wait. Proxy puppet. Isn't that the thing that replaces... Like, if you die, it takes your place? Prevents... Revives on KO once and then it breaks. In the chest is a get out of jail free card. Oh yeah, well you revive yourself, I guess that counts. You place the chest under arrest. The charge, facilitating a jailbreak. Bring it on. Like 10 of these. What? I'm pretty sure I fought against more difficult combos of enemies than this, but okay. Okay, I mean, if that's how you want to play it, man, I mean, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to make things awkward for you, you know? I mean, we're all friends here, and you know, I don't want to judge you or anything, but, like, you know. I can't revert, what I did with Ellie, right? I have to... Okay, I have to... How much is that? 40? That's fine. There we go. Much better. Just... That's hoping that the enemy doesn't move. Push him over there. There we go. Better. Much better. Point blank range. Oh, now there's 3 enemies at point blank range. Wonderful, beautiful. Donkey drum? What's so donkey about it? There we go, Miss Tio. Alright, one-shot him. Murder him. Assassinate that robot. Bah! And get ready for everybody else to die too. Hydro cannon! Blah, blah, blah.
データ収集終了しました
Full metal coat. You brrr. Those monsters were lawful tenants who paid rent inside the chest. Full metal coat. Extremely strong protective coat of woven steel threads. Alright, put that on Hiroido. On Hiroido-san. Alright, I think that's everything, right? That should be everything. Just dropped in to say hi, got work tomorrow. Me too. But here I am playing games anyway, because I'm a real gamer. I'm a real epic gamer, you know? I just like don't let games get in the way. I don't let my work get in the way of my me being a gamer, you know? It's just, you know. I just feel really cool when I say that. Girls want to date me when I say that. I'd rather just work part-time forever because that gives me 4 more hours to you know, get my game on, you know? Alright, if this triggers a boss battle, I'm leaving. Yeah. We've already done 2.5 hours, like, okay.
データ収集を開始します
Is this... Alright, fine. Let's, motivate with Lloyd and then do, like, an S break or something. Look at that! We can kill him like this, right? Lloyd and Randy, a barrage of attacks from both sides. Fuck. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I'm gonna get the achievement for killing 8 enemies all at once. As long as I don't miss anybody.
行きます行きます
Go for it. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah! ATS Creed. Achievement got. All right. Apparently there's still more beyond this. Oh, the key! Fucking finally.
これで応接間のギミックを解除できそうですね
I completely forgot that we were here to look for the goddamn key. Alright, I think past the reception room we're gonna find that. We're gonna find that boss battle we were looking for. I think this is the perfect time for me to stop. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go and unlock the door, I guess. Just, we're gonna leave the door prompted and ready to open. And then we'll call it a day, and maybe we can come back one of these days. I cannot guarantee you that I'll be back tomorrow, but soon enough, we'll be back, and we'll keep playing this wonderful, wonderful, beautiful game. That does look like a good place to stop. Yeah, because we got all the keys, and we're about to get into a boss battle. And you know how, like, super long and extended the story scenes become? As soon as I get into that boss battle, that's gonna be like an hour and a half of just dialogue and talking, story. And then that's gonna be the ending to chapter 4. So not only are we gonna get a lot of story, but that chapter's gonna end, and then we're gonna go on to the final chapter, and there's gonna be a ton of dialogue after that, so... Yeah. If I do the boss battle now, we're gonna be stuck here for like another 90 minutes. And I think, I'd rather just give it a rest right now and then just come back fresh tomorrow. Or the day after. Or Saturday. I don't know when I'll be able to come back. But if I have time tomorrow, I'll come back tomorrow. It just depends on how tired I am from work. I mean, I'm really tired now, but I just really wanted to play this today. You'll know. If I schedule a stream like an hour before the usual time, you'll know. You'll know. You'll see the thumbnail with the big Trolls from Zero logo on it. Which, by the way, the Trolls from Zero logo that the Geofront made is like totally different from the NIS, the NIS America version, right? They like totally redesigned it to look different. I'm so used to the Geofront one that like the official one just like feels weird. Like it just doesn't feel right. But that's only because I'm just used to the other one. Alright, finally we're here. Alright, let's just see where this takes us. Save! Finally. Oh! Oh!
まさかこの部屋にこんな仕掛けがあったなんて。
No wonder nobody ever moved that table.
しかも足跡を見る限り頻繁に使っていそうだけど。
The clutter of footprints.
マルコーニあたりが危機として使ってるんだろう。
Oh, he has no secret. Well, as if all of the other places that we explored just now weren't secret enough, right?
となると、この先が奴の資質か。
It's private quarters.
そういや会長室とかそれっぽいのはなかったよな。
Yep.
この先に何か手がかりがあるかもしれませんね。
よし。
Yes. Alright, and here... Just, you know... Okay, hold on. I wanna set everybody up. There we go. Right in front of the stairs. We're gonna save our progress, and that'll be it. We are Dunzo Magunzo for today. We had our fair share. We had our fix. We had our doses. Our daily doses of Legend of Heroes, of Trails. We had a fun time. I had a fun time. I laughed a lot today. And the reasons for why I laughed might be something that I'm gonna have to cut. Look, the people that excuse me. Nobody watches this channel. I get like 2 views per video, okay? So technically I shouldn't really worry, but you know, at some point people like go back and they rewatch and you know, maybe I said something yabai or you know, I was watching that SpongeBob YouTube poop and you know, I obviously, you know, is the YouTube poop where like they say the N-word and then, you know, I saw the reaction video of the guy who is also an African-American individual and he says the word, not me, you know, but it's still funny, you know. But again, you know, if the word just like exists in close vicinity to anyone else, you know, whoever's in the surrounding area, they get punished just for existing next to that word. But yeah, I thought it was funny, but I'll cut it. I'll cut it off of the stream because then you never know, people just start to say stuff or whatever. But yeah, if you guys at some point into the future are watching the VOD and you're wondering what is he talking about? He cut something from the stream? Yeah, I was talking about SpongeBob YouTube, offensive SpongeBob YouTube poops, and there was one in particular that had a thumbnail that just said the N-word on it, and I thought it was really funny. And so I went searching for it, and I saw a reaction video of a guy searching for it, and he says the N-word out loud. So, and I laughed really hard. But, that might, you know, not sit well with people and stuff, so I'll just cut it. Even though I'm telling you right now what happened. But yeah, anyway. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up. Thank you, Hasue. Thank you, Swordsman Drake. Thank you, Brandon. I know that very little people come in to watch, so, but for the people that do stay, hopefully you are enjoying the story and enjoying me enjoying the story. I know that it's difficult to follow along super duper long games and stuff like that. It's difficult to follow on the lore and follow all the dialogue or whatever. Obviously, I don't expect you to pay full 100% attention all the time to the live streams, you know, that just wouldn't be fair. Because I know I don't do that, you know? I usually leave streams just running in the background while I do other stuff, you know? So, I understand. And I know that there's lurkers that don't comment, but they do watch, so thank you to all those people. To all those silent but still very important people that still support when on the rare occasion that I come back and stream something or do something. There was a really nice comment on one of my Dragon Quest videos, and that inspired me to maybe make more Dragon Quest stuff. But yeah. I've currently been just enamored with Blender and just working with Blender, just following along with 3D tutorials, mostly stuff from Ducky 3D and Blender Guru, and just making stuff, even if it is just like a copy of, you know, what the tutorial is, right? But I'm learning new stuff, and I'm really liking it, and I'm enjoying it, and I have my online job where I'm doing stuff here remotely, and so, that takes up a lot of my time. If I didn't have any of those things, I'd probably keep on making videos, but I'll be perfectly honest, other than the live streams, I really haven't been working on videos at all, period. But I do want to. I have a lot of ideas. I just, you know, I got a life, you know? So, like, I just don't have the time. So, like, if you guys are gonna, like, be YouTube members or send super chats or pledge on the Patreon and stuff like that, then do know that most of the content you're gonna be seeing for the foreseeable future, until I, like, organize myself better, it'll probably just be live streams. And even those will be on a whenever I can kind of basis. So, you know, don't feel bad about not giving to the Patreon or not being a YouTube member or anything like that, because I am not really providing a lot of content right now. YouTube is not really my priority at the moment. I want it to be, I'd love it if it was, but it's just not. And the more drama and problems happen with, like, Twitch and YouTube, and, you know, considering what's profitable and what's successful on YouTube as opposed to the things that I actually want to do that are not successful and profitable, then, you know, that just, you know, it doesn't motivate me too much to have YouTube be a priority. And I'm pretty happy right now with the job that I have and living a much more humble existence, you know? Of course, anybody would love it if you could get a billion, gajillion views on everything that you put out, right? And just make a ton of money doing that. But the reality is that I'm not, and that's okay. There's a lot of freedom that comes into, like, being a total nobody that no one watches, right? You can technically say whatever you want, but, you know, then what I said happens, right? Maybe one day you do get popular, and then people are out there digging for, like, you know, stupid stuff that you said, and then they try to cancel you, and I don't want that, honestly. Like, if that happens to me, like, even once, that's enough for me to just, like, quit. You know, because I just don't want those problems. And it's not worth it either, you know, to even, like, respond to any of it or whatever. It's just draining and stupid, and there's people that make a living exclusively out of just doing that, you know, out of just, like, exposing people and just making them look bad and destroying their reputation, you know? Having a career where they financially benefit at the expense of all of these people. For better or for worse, right? There's people that I would say that they deserve it. But then there's other people who are like, did you really have to make a video on this person? They just had an unpopular opinion on, like, a Netflix series or some shit. And you're here talking to them like they're Hitler or something, you know? Who cares, you know? For some people, who cares? For some people, yeah, they had it coming. But yeah. Others, they're just, you know, contrarians or weirdos or whatever, and they're not evil, right? Most people that get canceled just say shit, but they don't actually do shit, you know? And so, yeah, it's just a weird gray area. But anyway, don't let me hold you up anymore. Just like Brandon, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so, but I need to work on this other job, so the last, you know, couple of hours before I go to bed, I'm gonna dedicate time to that job. And then, I'll wake up tomorrow and do stuff. Actually, I have less hours. I get off work a little earlier, the rest of the week. So maybe I might have time to do more streams, but again, it just depends on everything else, you know, in my periphery. There's been a lot of errands that I've had to take care of. A lot of, you know, doing favors for family members. Go drive and do this for me. Go send this out for me. Go do this, go do that. So, you know, I've just been, like, driving all around the goddamn city, just doing things, running errands for people. and running errands for myself as well. A lot of my documents, like my license, my passport, my American license and my Mexican license, like everything is like going to expire this year. And so this past week, all I did, like, you know, like one every day, like on Monday, I went to the DMV and I renewed this thing. And then on Tuesday, I went and I sent something, I sent my American passport and I sent it for renewal via the mail. And then on another day, I had to go and like get like the passport pictures taken and yeah. I had to go do an appointment for this, an appointment for that. I had to go get like a tune-up for my car, the car wash and all that stuff. And yeah, just a bunch of like small little annoying things that you don't think about and that you just procrastinate on until like, you know, the problem is like right in front of you, right? Like your thing is going to like expire in like 2 weeks. Oh no, better renew it now, right? Just stuff like that. There's another document that takes like a year for me to get done, so like I gotta put in the application now and you know wait and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just stuff that, you know, the earlier you do it the better, but like most people like myself just wait until like the last couple of weeks to do it. And so I just did it. I did it last week and a little bit of this week too. And so it's just been crazy hectic lately, on top of what my family members want. On top of what my family members have to do and I end up doing for them instead. So yeah. You know, just stuff that I do right after work. And then like I don't eat, you know, sometimes I'm like rushing to like drive over to work in the morning, so I don't make breakfast, so I don't eat. And so like I end up eating out, going to like In-N-Out or going to like a deli and buying like an overly expensive sandwich. The sandwich that I ate today was delicious, but it was $15. It was like $10 for the sandwich, and I think what, like like $3 for like a bag of chips plus tax. So yeah, it was like almost like a flat $15 for a sandwich. It was a big sandwich, and I cut it in half and I ate it for lunch today, and then for dinner, like an hour before the stream started, I ate the other half. It was a delicious sandwich, and with the chips, even better. But God, that shit's expensive. Oh my God, I don't know how so many people do it. There are people that just like never cook. I know people that just have like Uber Eats every day, and it's like, how do you have the money? How do you have the budget for any of that, right? Yummy? Yeah, it was a chicken and bacon. It was a chicken and bacon Dijon sandwich. And it had like melted cheese on it and stuff. And lettuce and tomato with super duper piping hot chicken and bacon on it. It was delicious. It was a great sandwich. But yeah, it costs more than like a fast food combo. And then like In-N-Out was like what, like $7? It was cheap. My mom doesn't really like In-N-Out, and she wonders, why do so many people go there? It was Monday when I went. I went on Monday, and there was like a long line, like when you go to Disneyland and you don't have a fast pass. Super long line in the drive-thru. It's like, how is In-N-Out like booming, you know, on a Monday? You know, it had the same amount of volume of people that you would have on like on a Friday or a Saturday, right? But no, it was Monday and people go to In-N-Out by the truckloads. It was faster for me to like get out of the car and go order inside and eat inside than to do the drive-thru, because everybody was in the drive-thru. And then my mom always wonders, like, why do people go to In-N-Out so often? And then I went there and I realized, oh, there's barely any menu items. So you order fast, you know what you want, and it's cheap. The burger itself is like $3. And the full combo is like $6, right? And even then, there's an even cheaper place that I like to go to. It's a Mexican food place where they sell $1 tacos on Wednesdays, and tomorrow's Wednesday. You ever heard of Taco Tuesday? Fuck that, I do Taco Wednesday. And on Taco Wednesday, all tacos of all of these different kinds are $1.25. It used to be $1, one flat dollar, but they changed it to $1.25. So I can order 4 tacos of whatever I want. And they're delicious. They're really good, and they're $5. $5 for 4 tacos, and they're delicious. And obviously that's without a drink or anything. But the drink is like $1 extra. It's like $6. So like $6 for like 4 tacos and a soda. It's like nothing. And then my mom knows a place. She goes to like Del Taco sometimes, and there's like $1 tacos there too. But there's a like fast foodish, you know, Taco Bell-ish kind of stuff. I'm talking like a genuine like Mexican place where Mexican people make like real Mexican tacos, right? And they're great. They're amazing. And I take them home with me when I get off of work, and I eat them. $5. And whatever drink, I just make a drink at home, you know? And sometimes I'll order a soda, but I try to not drink soda all that much anymore. Usually I go for lemonade, you know? Usually fast food places have lemonade, and even then, it's like Minute Maid, and that's like pumped full of sugar and stuff, but still. Better than a soda, I guess, you know? Better than a carbonated drink. But yeah. That's been my life recently, just hectic, just accidentally exploring different places of the city, because I've just had to go a bunch of different places. I've never been to the DMV in the city, and it's chaos. It's like actually fucking chaos. I was happy that I made an appointment ahead of time to go there, because I didn't want to like just go in there and not know what to do. I made an appointment ahead of time, and I pre-approved all of my documents over the internet ahead of time, so that when I would present my documents, they wouldn't check and see that it's valid. Like, I presented, and they already know what to do with it, because they already know that I'm coming, number one, and they already know what documents I'm gonna bring for my ID renewal or whatever. And so everything was smooth as butter, but like all of the people surrounding you, it's super noisy. It's like awful. You know, it's like the stock market crashing. Like, everybody is just like scrambling like headless chickens at that damn DMV. Gosh. Everybody that works there looks like they want to die. Nobody looks happy at the DMV. Neither the customers nor the people working there. I was lucky that I got like a young, you know, relatively happy lady. Because everybody else were just like fat, ugly, like older people that are just like, they couldn't find work anywhere else. The DMV is the only place that it would take them. But yeah, it's chaos. It's a horrible place to go. But for me, it went great, because like I had a game plan and I prepared everything ahead of time. I didn't just go there as like a walk-in. But yeah, if you want things to go smooth at anything you do, if you can make an appointment ahead of time, do it, or a reservation or whatever, because it goes a long way. Saves you a lot of time. Even if you feel like it doesn't make sense, if you can make an appointment, do it. Do it. Alright. I think I'm done. I'm done rambling for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I'm not guaranteeing tomorrow. But if I do stream tomorrow, then tomorrow we will continue. Tomorrow we will continue with Charles from Zero. We're gonna do the boss battle. We're gonna do, I guess, the boss of Ravash. We're gonna go to his private quarters, and we're probably gonna have some big boss battle. Maybe not with any of the human characters. Maybe they'll summon a giant archaism. My spidey senses are tingling, and I feel like we're just gonna fight a big robo at the end, and that'll be the end of the chapter, and the villain's just gonna run away, and we're not really gonna get anything done. And then the final chapter, I can't believe that we're actually gonna be in the final chapter right after that. So, yeah, that'll be exciting. I can feel it. We're getting very close to beating this game. We have to beat it before September. That's when the official game comes out. Have a good day at your job. Thank you. Yeah, but we're getting very close to beating this game, and from there we're going immediately to Charles from Azure, so we're not even done. Even when we're done, we're not done. Alright, thanks everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.